Hello everyone, today I'm just going to be showing you all this grind strategy I found on TDX, the Part 2 Christmas 2026. As you can see here, I was trying to see what a beginner would feel like on the beginner experience. So here's my, it was just a freshly new account, just started, just be intermediate mode with Ranger and Shotgunner. Um, I'm going to be showing you all a grind strat that you can do in normal mode, and you can do it with the heavy loadout. Yeah, so I'm just going to get into that, and I'm going to be adding my own voice just for commentary. So we're going to select normal and heavy weapons. So skip that cutscene because I'm not going to make you all watch through it. And then from here, we're going to do the artillery, bomb path, 2 bomb paths. Actually, just 3 bomb paths. Oh, shit, I messed that placement up. Oh well. I don't feel like restarting, so we're just gonna go with it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be increasing its splash radius, damage once, and then some reload time. So it should be like 3 splash, 2 minus reload, and then 1 30% damage. And I really don't think John could physically nerf this because this is just a preset that he made. So I'm just gonna speed this up. This does require a bit of microing, so you cannot just AFK this or anything like part 1 War Machine, but it's still pretty rewarding. It takes a bit longer because Ironclad, but yeah. I'm gonna need to make a thumbnail, unfortunately, but okay. So after I have these 3 artillery, I'm gonna have just this one be catching leaks in the mid. And then I'm just gonna make sure go over here, collect my chips, a bit of damage, and more splash radius. And then from here, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set up 2 mags. You need to be specific with the upgrades, and most importantly, a Juggernaut. And then this mag needs a bit of health, and then this Juggernaut to Juggernaut. That way you can deal with this giant Grenadier bot. And these two are going to be healing this one medic. And we just let that do its work. And then we're going to want to save for Skyhawk or artillery. And I think at this point, yeah, more splash, honestly. I'm kind of making this up a bit, but you don't need to be as exact as my strategy, but this is just generally what works. I'm just trying to get as much splash as possible before going into the other things. And the reason why I have this mag here is so the Juggernaut will not be affected by the debuffs that these giant Grenadier bots will impose. So I don't know if you would see it, but like this will inflict reload speed, this will decrease damage. So this part to have this mag here, so your Juggernaut can actually do damage. Then we have Skyhawk artillery, and then from here, oh shoot. And just have max Uber, honestly. And I'm just gonna have this artillery just point at them because as general just kind of speeds up a bit, and I'm gonna need a bit more of that. Also, I'm just gonna keep the reload time where I can to the strat. And then the reason why I have this on Juggernaut is because ignore bullet resistance, just to speed it up that little bit. We're going to be replacing this later. And then I can get another Skyhawk artillery. Because these bots, they do a lot of damage. Much more than this medic can heal, even with a bunch of upgrades. Especially an MRL multi-rocket launcher bot. It just strides through. So it's, in my opinion, just not worth it. So instead, I'm going to be just never engaging with the enemy at a close enough range so that they can do damage to me. And best part about this, yeah, this is just with the basic loadout. This is good primarily for cookie grinding. So let's say you do not have enough for, I don't know, Nightmare or something like that. That is perfectly okay because you don't have the good towers for Nightmare for this mode. It's good because you're going to have just this general normal loadout, which I'm going to be using to get Psycho Slayer on this brand new account. Or actually, it's not even brand new. I've had this alt for a while. It cannot chat because I made the mistake of giving Roblox my face. Don't make the same mistake. It's my opinion. It's probably just for data. I can't say anything officially, but I'm not gonna give. I don't want to make the same mistake twice. Don't give Roblox your face. I do not trust some third-party software to have my face. So, as I was saying, you don't really need to upgrade range, maybe like 10% maybe, but this thing covers, these Skyhawk artilleries will cover the entire map. I need a new mic, honestly. I need a better mic. Just to capture the full voice. The voice. It's just not as clear, you know? It's gonna get like muffled. Or not really muffled, but like jammed up a bit through the pure speaker. Alright, so let me just continue that. Your first threat is going to be the giant juggernaut bot. To counter giant juggernaut bot, we're gonna need a good amount of bomb path railgunners. This mode gives a lot of early cash. What am I doing? And just if you're wondering how, have you ever seen those TDX YouTubers just instantly upgrade? It's actually Control key. So I just did Control R and now it's fully maxed. It's a very good time save, honestly. It's very important. Just gonna have in this general area, collect my credits, and I can max out my reload time. Or should I say decrease my reload time. And I'm just gonna try getting our Skyhawk and more artillery. And there goes missile silo and the shield explode. In my opinion, assault mode is kind of just a re-glorified defense. You're not really assaulting. I don't even know how you capture these flags, and they seem to serve zero purpose to the actual gameplay. Yeah. Let's start pushing more. And shotgunners. But yeah, overall you can really the better version of this, if you're gonna do Nightmare, then you're gonna want to use the Cryo Mortar or Helicopter. I think I saw someone beat Helicopter with Nightmare Part 2 with literally just Helicopter due to its insane range. You can put top path helicopters like around here and you will definitely be good. I wonder what the devs or the playtesting team was doing. Oh well, at least gives me an easier time, and I'm really glad that a beginner account can beat this mode, which is it's really good if I'm being honest. I don't think this will work on the easy difficulty because it doesn't have artillery. But you're gonna but why would you want easy? Like, when this works, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Oh, sure, I can basically max this out. Let me just make sure I don't have any creds laying around. That'd be a shame. It's a horde. We need splash damage. Got you. I got you, bro. Actually, I think for a bit, I'm gonna hold off on the... I'm just gonna really quickly hold off on the artillery, and I'm gonna be getting some rail troopers just in case the juggernaut spawns, because I honestly forgot, being honest. So I'm just gonna do that. And I'm gonna get a tiny bit of range on my railgunner after I get the extra damage on my artillery. And luckily for us, juicy creds, thank you very much. You know that thing Rogue Ordinary does where he puts like a bunch of like random tags in the description? I wonder if I should try that, but nah, I don't know. Okay, this 2 extra range should honestly be enough. After that, most of the railgunners I have planned are going to be moving up here, and you can also use Mag's Uber ability in order to have you can have your railgunners be basically distractions or punching bags, but at the same time, invincible title card. So what I like to do, this space is like good for 1 railgunner or something, or to 2, I can't really tell. But instead of that, I just use the space for medics. You can fit a good amount of medics here. Shoot. Carp. Meant to get top path. Wops, bro. And then, yeah, there's... yeah, I can get some here. I can get some here. Alright, cool. So you have some artillery on there. Canonically, how does the shop menu work? Like, genuinely, how does this work?